Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Funny. Episode number 751. Yeah, it's everybody's working for the no, it's I guess it's Tuesday. As I'm recording this, it's Monday. I try to do these a day early because I don't know, like I worry that I can't for one I have work during the day, so I can't record them anymore. So I can't really wake up early. There'll be weekends where fuck, I can't do it at night. I'm too scared or I'm just too lazy or I'm a piece of shit. So I'll record it that morning of. It just depends, right? But I try to do these a day ahead just to stay topical. I think I guess because that's what matters is continuity, right? In any aspect of life, whether it be podcasts or just existing or existence, right? I guess I don't know. I'm trying to think of if I've been really doing anything. I've just been not showering. Nah, I showered a couple days ago. I can feel the stink coming on, so I'm gonna shower tomorrow. I got that to look forward to. Like I always dread the shower, but then it's it feels fucking good. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got that. It's always good to have something to look forward to. That's what Viktor Frankl wrote in Man's Search for Meaning. I don't know if you've ever read the book. It's always good to have something to look forward to, no matter the minimum or the minimal thing that it might be, and that's what helped him survive in Auschwitz during the Holocaust. You believe that? You better believe it. You better believe it. And Jemima will tell you, did the Holocaust happen? You better believe it. But let's check out the news. We got a little bit of news, right? First, look at the Billy's tricycle emote and Billy from Saw franchise in Fortnite. Yeah, that's pretty cool, right? We're getting Saw, the little Saw puppet in Fortnite, and he's doing a little dance, and he's got his own little tricycle emote. That's what people care about, right? That's on the anniversary of the Hamas attacks on Israel. That's what people care about. I guess I don't know. I've tried Fortnite once. I really did to try to like um tell my niece, "Oh yeah, I could play Fortnite. I know how." She doesn't like it. She doesn't play it. She'd rather play Roblox. But I tried to play it once to be cool, right? Because that's what all the kids were doing, and it's free, so it's like why not? But then I sucked at it. I don't like battle royale games. I mean I like battle royales. I just don't like the video games aspect of it or playing it. But yeah, I guess that's cool. The more the merrier. I like that the Saw. They should get Tobin Bell really to come voice it because he deserves all the money for voicing. He died in the fucking second one, and he's still in the franchise. And there's 8 Saw movies or seven or eight. I think there's gonna be an eighth one, and he's returning. So that's pretty amazing when you died in the second one and you came back. I mean, Jason did the same thing too, right? I think he died legit. I don't think he was ever really alive, but he came back several times. So okay, whatever. That's a horror movie shit, right? Da 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 da. Oh, and if you look on my interviews, I interviewed the director I believe it was Josh Stolberg. He directed the seventh one. Uh, you should check out that interview. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool interview. He's a cool guy. Next year on the news, LeBron James and son Bronny, it's a gay name, become first father-son duo to play together in NBA history, just like in Space Jam. Did you watch the Space Jam 2? I didn't. I mean, all I need to do was see the first one, right? I don't need to see the second one. Ah, da 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 da, fruit doo 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 doo, fly like an eagle to the sea, fly like an eagle. Let my spirit can be free. I wanna fly high, high. Oh yeah. Um, I guess this is cool that they're playing together, father and son. I don't know. I I mean, I'm cool with my dad. Like we talk and stuff like that. But this is the kind of thing that's like, "Oh, man, I'm proud of you, son. Yeah, dad," and then they, like, hug and embrace, and then, like, the movie ends, like, it's some sort of Field of Dreams bullshit. Or if you've ever seen that movie Frequency, it's got a great father-son moment that makes me cry when they, like if you've ever seen Frequency, it's about, like, the father's murdered, and the son, like, knows that he's got, like, a sorta ham radio down in the cellar, and he's able to use that ham radio to talk to his father in the past, and he's trying to use it to save him from dying in the past so he can exist in the future. And it's got a great father-son moment. I'll fucking cry. Like I said, Field of Dreams, cried my fucking eyes out. I'm a sap for that. This though, I don't know. It's just like whatever. Maybe if they made a movie out of it, I'd cry. If they knew how to use the pathos and ethos and all that bullshit, right? I'm sure I could, but I don't know. Like I said, they did Space Jam 2, pretty much the same plot, right? I don't know if I want to be a basketball player, dad. I want to be a game developer. And then they end up like, playing together. And then it's like, oh, I love you, dad. Oh, I love you, son. And that's Space Jam 2, but with like a lot of Warner Brothers characters. I think, I don't know. I haven't seen Space Jam 2. I've just seen bits and pieces. Next year on the news, 74-year-old man fights off bear who entered his Colorado home with 3 cubs. A 74-year-old man survived the first bear versus human attack reported in Colorado this year when he fought off a black bear. Well, look at that. They're saying the fucking race of the bear. Whoa, I'm surprised. Whoa. This, a black bear. Jesus. He fought off a black bear who broke into his house with her 3 cubs last week, officials say. Well, they're really like trying to say, hey, she's got a family to feed. So don't fucking not knock her just because of her color of her fur. The man, whose name was not released because he doesn't want to deal with the racist fucking stigma, suffered significant wounds when he was clawed by the adult female bear. Um, I guess these things don't happen as often as the cartoons say they would. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't live anywhere near bears. I see like spiders every now and then. Um, I rarely see. I don't know. I've seen a possum before. That was pretty fucking. Like at first it was real scary, but then I'm like, nah, you're all right, possum. Like, like I fucking lifted up a bunch of cardboard that was like soaking that we left outside, and it was just under it, and it scared the fuck out of me, and it hissed at me, and I was trying to tell it to like, hey, shoo, like the fence was right there to go outside of our yard, and it just like looked annoyed at me, is what it did, because I like bothered it under its damp cardboard bed, or its slumber. It looked really annoyed at me. I was just like, my bad, bro. Like, I don't want you here. You scared me. You spooked me. But yeah, I've never dealt with a bear. Um, I've dealt with yellow jackets, possums, all those Texas things, right? So yeah. Poor man, but it was a black bear, mother, no father, 3 cubs, trying to fucking find food, have no benefits, da da da. Your typical story. So I don't see any blame here. He had it. He had it coming. He had it coming. He said himself to blame. If you had been there, if you had seen it, I bet you would have done the same. Yeah, because he's a man. Moving on to other news, Madonna mourns her brother Christopher Saccone or Saccone. He died at 63 from, I think, cancer. It said. Um, yeah, he died October 4th from cancer, per family statement. Her brother, I guess he was gay because he was a dancer, an artist, creative tour director, and music video director and fashion designer. So that sounds like a resume of a gay person. Um, I don't know. I'm not really seeing. I guess I'm seeing pictures here, and yeah, he's just got that like gay vibe to him, like that old school gay. You know what I mean? Like, not all flashy. Like he's just like well dressed, almost like a metro type of dude, but you could tell he's gay because he's got style. Um, but yeah, I guess he was a dancer with her, choreographer, and all that other stuff, and that sucks. Yeah, I don't know how it is to lose a sibling. Must be a terrible feeling. And then Madonna's there, like, unable to cry with a lot of her plastic surgery, I'm sure. But I love her music. I love Madonna. Madonna's got some fucking banger hits. Um, Dress You Up in My Love's great. Vogue, music. Dun dun dun. Music makes the people come together. Yeah. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Yeah. That's a banger right there. But no, my condolences to Madonna and her family, even though she probably doesn't need it because she's rich, and rich people don't worry as much as poor people. Because she doesn't need to worry about the $5,000 it takes to bury a person, because it's pretty expensive to bury a person. And if you want to like go the cheap route and cremate them, which I doubt she does, of course that's a lot cheaper, probably like 1,000 or 1,500 or something. But that's still a good amount of money that most people obviously don't have, because every time I see someone poor die, a GoFundMe just pops up, or a plate sale. But yeah, lastly here on the news, speaking of um poverty, no, I don't know. Mexican mayor killed less than a week after taking office. The mayor of a crime ridden city in Mexico has been killed less than a week after taking office, the latest in a string of violent attacks targeting politicians in the country. The killing of Alejandro Arcos, who took office as the mayor of Chilpancingo on October 1st, come just days after the city's government secretary Francisco Tapia was shot to death. And has renewed concerns over security in a country that has recently held its biggest and most violent general election in history. So, I read this article, right, and I was like, okay, like that sounds like your typical Mexico thing, like he gets killed by, the crime people, the crime bosses, the crime lords, the El Gigante. I don't know what the fuck they call them. El Muerte, whatever the fuck. But then, like, I guess it went into my Twitter feed, the algorithm, for me seeing this article, and I legit saw like a photo of the mayor decapitated. And like, I'm not gonna show it here. I don't know. You could probably look for it on Twitter. It's on Twitter. It's not even like typically that shit's like on Reddit that you gotta like look for, But it just popped up on my Twitter, and he was like decapitated, and his head was left like over his car, and his body was left like in the car headless. And yeah, that's like straight up, like, you watch like Mexican, cartel movies, and that shit is that's what happens, and this is happening in real life, and it's just like, oh boy, no wonder why they make all the Mexicans the villains in movies, like, I don't know, I get it, because I know I've um had that like feeling, you know, of like wanting to not decapitate someone, but just like, deal with someone, take care of someone. No, I don't know. I don't because I'm Mexican. I'm a villain. Rah. Nah, I don't know. It's I don't know. I guess it's a bad thing. It's weird that like this is kind of being overshadowed by obviously other things like Israel, Hamas, which is there's an anniversary of that going on, and Ukraine and Russia. But like, Mexico's got shit. It's got there's always like worse. You know what I mean? Like, look at this shit. He was in office for a week, and then he just gets his head taken off, and it's like, okay, well, let's just replace him. Like, I don't know, it's some crazy shit to think about, like, I don't know. What do you do? Like, what do you do in that situation? Do you like hire someone with a fucking, like, they put like a neck brace on, like a metal neck brace that'll help them? I don't know. What do you do? Make a robot? Do you make some sort of fucking Mexican robot? Oh man, we should, that one dude. They should make that one robot that used to come to our school, and talk to us about fucking crime and drugs, make him the mayor of fucking Mexico or that Mexican city. Because they can't like they could try to like fuck up a robot, and I'm sure like they would eventually fuck up a robot, but it would take like a lot longer to fuck up a robot. And I think Mexicans would kind of like trip out too if like, oh, ay, Dios mío, el roboto or something, like that'd be some crazy shit, like that'd be a fucking like a real like an anomaly, like oh shit, let's make a robot our mayor in Mexico, I'm just spitballing, brainstorming. I think that'd be a route to go. I don't fucking know. Just play the outro music, right? Uh, Viva la Mexico. That's all funny, guys. Thank you for listening to the podcast. That's all funny. Live Funny Word Podcast for everyone. That's all funny. That podcast. April, that's all kayfabe. We're talking about wrestling. You like wrestling? That's all kayfabe. Where your podcasts are available. Wonderful Mint Salad should be showing today as you're listening to this, called Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad. We talk about a movie we watch, play a little game. She's hot. She's a chick. I'm a piece of shit. I'm a dude who works out, right? It's chemistry, whatever, right? Check that out anywhere you listen to podcasts. Tits and Areolas with Mint Salad. If you want to see any of these shows live, they show on the YouTube channel, youtube.com/at Lorenzo Ariola. They also show up on my Twitter, which is at Lorenzo Ariola. You can check them out there. Check out the Patreon if you want early episodes, ad-free episodes, bonus episodes. Patreon.com/Lorenzo Ariola. Hit me up again, like I said, on Twitter, Instagram at Lorenzo Ariola. T-shirts, print stickers. Don't ask me for political advice. I don't know shit about Mexico. I don't know if they have the robots necessary to become mayor. But I am Mexican, so you could ask me stuff about that. But yeah, like, subscribe, take care. Stay safe. Bye.